a young kid at 8, 9 years old, I picked up a needle and I realized, I'm good at this. And when I started making Barbie doll clothes for all the girls in my neighborhood and stuff, and to this day I've gone back and the friends in my neighborhood have showed me the stuff that they made, that I made them, their Barbie doll clothes, and I look at them and was like, oh, I really knew what I was doing. So
he had a very good sense of humor, and he would sew all night as long as you let him. They'd never go to bed.
my grandmother taught me a lot. I learned on an old treadle machine, the one that you usually with your foot, no electricity. I learned on that. My mother taught me how to sew, and then my sister also taught me how to sew. She was a good seamstress as well.
The thing that inspires me the most about Dean is the giving that he does. He's very giving, he's very generous, he's always giving with his time. We're always taking on new students or new people that, just need to learn the trade or want to learn the trade or, experience a little bit more.
My grandfather was in AA, and he always helped people. And there's many stories of my mom and my uncles coming down in the morning at home, and there'd be somebody in the house that they never knew who was there. Like, who's sleeping on my couch? They didn't know. And it was my grandfather helping people in AA, and they really, really influenced me going on with my life. Well, what inspired us through the whole COVID process and what got us going is my family. We needed to do something. I couldn't just shut my doors. So I had my youngest sister, Roween, call a few seniors' homes and find out if we can make masks for them. And within 20 minutes, we had an order for over 250 of them. We started cutting. We started cutting masks. We started sewing masks. So for the next 4 months, my family and I, my mom, my two sisters and I were locked in here making masks and handing them out for free for seniors. We put a call out to Facebook looking for volunteers that would sew. And 120 seamstresses came and picked up packages of masks and sew them, take them home, sew them, bring them back. We would put them in bags, count them and bag them, and then send them off to seniors' homes, senior care homes, and then we opened it up to any senior 65 and over just to stop by and get a free mask.
Getting this award, I would definitely say to Dean that it was well deserved. It's good recognition. It is something that he absolutely deserves. It's been a long time coming, honestly.
It's an opportunity to be recognized for a lot of the work that he's been doing. It's definitely well earned. He does a lot of work through this studio here and in his own personal life as well.
Being named the Outstanding Community Partner, it's just, it's an amazing feeling inside. I'm going to tear up here. Financially, I don't have money. I'm not a wealthy person, and so I always give what I can, and God gave me a talent, and I use that talent, and wherever I can give and use that talent to give back to other people in our community means a lot to me. My advice for people who want to help and give into a community and feel that they can't, just do it. Any way you can. Maybe it's a neighbor. Maybe you need to help a neighbor down the street who's having a hard time. Give a hand, lend, give anything of yourself to somebody else. Because in the end, it's not about you. Life is not always about you. Life is about everybody around you and how they come together and make you a better person as well. So, pardon me. It's the people of the city that stepped up for our masks. It's the people of the city that stepped up and supported us. It's the people of the city that stepped up and supported me as a designer when I first started back in 2003 when I opened my first studio. And it's just been an amazing journey so far. I was just at Fabricland the other day, and this woman turned around, she's like, oh, you're Dean Renwick. And I said, yeah. And she's like, oh, you did all that masks, and I want to thank you for doing that for me. I was like, did you get a mask? And she's like, well, I sewed 125 masks for you. And she's like, I really want to thank you. I bought my sewing machine back out, and I'm sewing again. And that was the most amazing thing to hear, because you touch someone. Sorry, it's hard because it's a great feeling inside that it makes you feel really good that just what you do matters.